Hey Alex, how are you? See if I can move this around just a wee little bit. There we go, back in action. Hey Wilmer, how are you? I just got down here and I was doing this 5 amp system on my NCE system down here. I just got it all done up. So I figured with doing that, I better try out the trains a bit. And of course, you got to try out trains, you might as well run them for a while too, so. Good to see you running trains. Well, it's been a while, hasn't it? But came down this morning and got the track all cleaned up. Is there volume on this, or is it just my phone that says there's no volume? Which is driving me nuts. There, that might be a little better. You guys might want to go watch it. What are we watching? And I'm in my basement, so it might be lagging quite a bit again. So, but swing it around, maybe you can see part of the train. And I'm just down here having some fun, so every time it goes past a certain switch, I'm going to add a car to it. And I want to see how long I can get my train. So, hooking up the NCE, the 5 amp system, it took all a matter of like 20 minutes with the wiring I already had, so. G'day Brock, how are you? Hey, Mr. John Dilly. I got your cold car on here, buddy. It's the last car for right now, and then I'm going to add some more when it goes by. Well, I want to see how long of a train I can make today. So every time it goes past the one switch, I add another car. I don't know how loud that train actually is, so. So with getting that 5 amp system all hooked up, I got one of those PCT panel things over there that I can hook into. And now you got to use this little squiggly cord. Just hook that into there and we're good to go. Plus I got a second one all the way over there where I'm hooked into now. Right there, under there. Now the only thing I got to figure out is when you add a second controller onto your layout, you got to program it to number 2. Because if I plug in the other one, it overrides this one. So just got to read the book on that and figure it out. Actually, I'll just go find the email and show you the link right now. Simon, you probably can't show the link in here because you're not a moderator. And of course, I don't know why I'm trying to use my laptop. It doesn't work anyway, half the time for my screen. Now I'm starting to get a little pulsing action going. That shows the chat. I guess that's the main thing. Hey, look. Hey, there I am. Caught up. EJ and E Jeff, how are you? Now guys, I am down in my basement, so it might lag just a little bit every once in a while. I don't have the best internet, being stuck into 4 concrete walls down here, so. David Atkins, how are you? And I always like this view better just because you guys can see more of the trains. So you got these tracks up here, which we'll be using the outside one. That one in there, and then of course you got the coal up the top. So even if we are planning on building a shed this spring, still doing a little bit of modifications and upgrades. Like I said, I'm up to the 5 amp system now for the NCE power cab, but I guess it's called Pro Cab now. So one of the things I really like about this is just like Digitrax now, because I can unplug this and the trains are still running until I plug it back into another panel. So now just remember, I am not pro NCE or pro Digitrax, so it's got nothing to do with that. I just like NCE just because everything's so much bigger on it, and I wear glasses so it's easier to see. I run the Digitrax system over at Pop's place all the time. That's 2448 Toy Man. But the thing with that is most of the time when I go over to his place, I forget my glasses. So JT1, you're asking about my internet when I move to the shed. I think it's going to be really good because what I'm actually going to do is bring in a second line. So I'm going to call up my internet provider and say, listen, I want a second internet in the shed by itself. So it'll just be for the shed itself, not for the house, not for anything else. So me too, Sparky, need big letters. Well, that's it. You guys are going to get dizzy if I keep doing that, right? So maybe I'll just leave you alone for a bit. Let's just watch that spot. Okay, John Dilly, you gave me some more cars here, some Conrails. So I'm going to get one out. I'm going to get both out, actually. Like I said, the name of this game today is every time this train goes by this spot, I want to add a train car to it. I want to see how long I can get this train. Gift from John Dilly when I was down at Vinny's. That's a really nice car, and that's some good weight on that car there too. I got my custom hoppers coming out with the Sparky, Amy, and Caitlin for my flood. And the hopper here full of coal, that's actually got real coal in it. That's really cool. Come on, there we go. So as you guys can see, these two here, they're empty, so I gotta make some more coal loads for that. Mr. Vinny, how are you, buddy? Yep. Showing off your shirt because I did a 5 amp NCE system today, and you use Digitrax, so it's just to say I'm not biased to anything. Digitrax, NCE, we got them both going here, buddy. It's just all on your preference of what you learn how to. I'm a creature of habit, that's my problem. So when I start using something, I go with it. I've been that way all my life, from good habits to bad. So excellent, that's fun. Hopefully it gets around all right, all the way. And just so you guys, I'll show you guys what happens when a scale train's tank car hits the floor. See if I can get you guys zoomed in there for a second. Right there, I think. Whole end come off. She hit the floor pretty good, so Well, bottom came off it and came off. So if you guys have never seen this before, look, I'll get closer now, but look how the weight is in that. That's kind of cool. It's a round weight. So I always thought it was a flat weight they put in these things straight across, maybe the middle type thing. But yeah, that's really cool. So this will be part of an accident scene or something. Gotta get me some fire trucks, I guess. Yes, Steve did do a stream today, and he said something about a contest, or I got to go back and watch it. So, but if you guys were in his live stream today, what was his contest all about? I haven't seen it yet, so I got to go and watch it again. Exploring Ginger, how are you doing? Simon Saucy, we got Frank Muir. Frank, there's no contest today, so don't even have a number sitting on the top of your head. But maybe actually this Wednesday coming up for the Wednesday night live stream, that contest and that live stream is going to be just for the Patreons this time. So, not to do a little plug for my Patreon thing, but if you're not a Patreon yet and you want to give it a shot, $5 gets you in the contest. That's enough of that, I guess. So. Whatever Works Railroad, I need to watch it again so I understand it better. I came in at his 26-minute mark, and I think he had just explained it, and I didn't get much of it. So, but if he's asking for like information on how to get in touch with manufacturers and stuff, the problem with that, like I've got 2 personal phone numbers for people that work at different train companies. I can't give those phone numbers out. There's no way, because A, they're personal friends of mine, and B, that would just be not nice to the people that I have the phone numbers for. That's not what I got the numbers for. So unfortunately, I can't help Steve out if that's what he was looking for. Fun or no contest, I was feeling lucky. And the thing I like about you last time, Frank, like I'm not going to mail your stuff out until tomorrow. Post office was closed today, obviously, Sunday. So after work tomorrow, I'll get your stuff mailed out. And the one thing is going to Vinny, so he'll get that the radio tower from you. That's really cool of you though, bud. See, I'm not sure how that would work, YZ. Emailing manufacturers, CC him, and what? Just tell all these manufacturers, hey, you gotta go see Steve Brown? Guy's got a good channel, but I don't think I'd be that naive to try something like that. Yeah. And that's just it. Yeah, I'm going to have to watch his feed, obviously. His live stream from this morning. Yeah, there's a little more track to look at. I like this, really cool being over here now. I don't have to run way over there to hit a bell and hit a horn. Like I said, every time the train goes past this spot, I'm going to add another train car and see how long I can get it. Hopefully my problem is not going to be right in here where the cars are empty. These 2 cars here are pretty light. Pretty simple way to do it. Just keep adding the car every time. Alex Alder, stuck at 49. So, if you guys haven't subscribed to Alex yet, now would be a good time. Or at least go check out his channel. If he's got anything good to watch, then subscribe to him. Can't really tell anybody to subscribe to a channel that doesn't really have anything on it. So, okay. No, it's an effort to get them to donate something to his 10K giveaway. Again, I don't think I'd use my YouTube status to try to get something free from companies. You know how many times people ask them about free stuff? That's got to get sickening. Not to say anything bad about Steve Brown, but because a lot of people do it, obviously. It's like, hey, I've got a YouTube channel. Can you sponsor me? Can you donate stuff? Can you give me some stuff so I can do reviews? So guys still saying hello to each other. That's pretty cool. Yeah, see somebody said hi to Joe G. Which Joe G do we got? Oh, touch of the brush, model weathering. There's a Joe G. How are you, buddy? Let's see if I can find a couple more cars I can put on here. So the other problem I got is these are all scale trains cars, just the cheap let's build it ones. So the couplers aren't all switched over. They got the scale trains cheapies on there. A couple of them got Kaadees. So I'll go through and see what I got. I'd like to get this thing nice and long. When I start running into problems, then take that car off, start over. Do a different one. Not that big of a deal. There's a train car hiding in the background with a deer in it. I remember when I lost that deer. I guess I didn't really lose him. He fell into a car. Kind of cool. Simon Saucy. You didn't get any notification about this stream. That's okay, neither did I. Like I said, I just did my 5 amp system for NCE, got it all plugged in, checking out my 2 control panels, and when I started doing that, I thought, no better time than just start playing and running trains. I got nothing better to do today anyway, so. Nice realistic speed maybe going around there. And I can't believe it. I got 2 C39s from Scale Trains, Conrails. You think I can find those things anywhere? They are missing in action. And I got to do a little tweaking on my lift out section. The one section's sagging down a little bit, so. Oh, wife's on. She's making a bench for her mom, for her mom's birthday, out of wood. So the ends of the bench look like a black bear. And it looks really cool. She's doing awesome work with her woodworking. So I'm trying to get her to start showing videos off in the on her channel. So she thinks maybe with the next project that she starts, she'll start doing videos on her channel. And her next project is actually a train set. A wooden train set. And I guess I could unplug you guys so I'm not trying to wrap up my cord all the time. Got some weathering on the inside anyway. A little bit of dust. Maybe I should put this on and then try to put cows on it or something. Absolutely. I got a few. Typical of my laptop to lag behind quite a bit. Train's still way over there on my laptop. One more car added. I need to clean my room and find a place to store stuff. Well, I know that feeling. Uh-oh. Heard that. Something went click. Okay, I guess it was just something making noise. Alright, we're going to try this one next. It'd be nice if I could get two on at a time, but I guess that's being a little greedy. Go for the gusto right away. ASAP Fishing 1, that's why we're all here, buddy. Check out everybody's channel. If you like what you see, subscribe to them. And people will check out your channel. If they like what they see, they're going to subscribe to you too. All one big friendly community. Hey Chris, how's it going, buddy? Go via, go home. SMT mainline. Pauline Newman. How are you doing, my dear? Hope all is well. Well, we're not looking at any water in the basement, so it's perfect if I get asked about it. So on the throttle, I'm sitting at 65. I'm gonna move it up to 70. I like more trains. Of course, doing that, watch. Yeah, now it's gonna start acting up. If something works, don't mess with it, right? Put it back at 65 and just let it go. Perfect idea. Right. Here's a pretty cool car, stock car. It says Kaadee on it. Something I do want to get is a lot of Kaadee cars, box cars, tank cars, and I got the caboose, and I got the Kaadee locomotive, so I'll see if I can run like a heritage Kaadee train around the layout at one point too. Think that'd be kind of cool. I'm impressed. She's doing pretty good for not running for a couple weeks. I shouldn't say that. I ran it last week for a bit. Redbird Tony, how are you, buddy? What is the car count? Let's see. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 so far. I could actually stop it the next time it goes by and add like 5. That wouldn't be that bad of a deal. Or I could get ready to add 5 anyway. Okay, so we'll add 4 more next time. Hey, I mean, and this one here for CP, the old Pac-Man, that's a Scale Trains kit car. So you got to put the bottom on, wheels, couplers, and I haven't bothered changing any of the couplers over to Kaadee's. I'm using all their couplers, so. Okay, we'll see how well I can make this transition, or join, or whatever you want to call it, without wrecking things. Woohoo! I know, you hit the bell long enough, people get really annoyed with it. I know I do. Especially that one, because it's both locomotives going at one time. I did an advanced consist for some reason on this. So they both run the lights, they both run the horn, and they both run the bell. So I have to see if I can change that later on. Why even try? Whoop. These cars are quite a bit heavier than the ones I just put on, that's for sure. And this one's going to cause me problems already, I can tell. Yep, doesn't want to hook on. Or this one doesn't. I'll try that. So, just me down here playing around with trains today. Like I said, got that new system in for the NCE. So, I just wanted to have fun. See if I can follow you around the train a bit. Gotta kind of unplug this for a bit, but are we jumpy at all? Lagging, buffering. I know my laptop likes to lag, but that's just my laptop. Yeah, we'll see you later, SMT. Thanks for joining. It's not too bad watching the train go around every once in a while. As long as I'm not losing a car at the end, we'll add some more. Thank you, Joshua. That's kind of cool. So what are we up to now? We got 1, 2, 3. See that? You start counting it, and look what happens. It gives up, just like that. Yes, Murphy's here, of course. think the other problem is I messed with it again. I put it up to 70 instead of leaving it alone at 65. But that's the other thing, is you gotta get the couplers that are gonna work too, right? And next time we come over this spot here, we'll count how many cars are on there. Well, you guys can anyway. I'm gonna try to add these 3. Or maybe I should actually let it go around one more time, because it actually didn't make it that time, so might have to do that. Let Eat with Narnia. CSX 68 Midwestern Western Railroad. G'day, sir. DNSF 215. Now, Chris, are you talking about the open land that's in this area? Basically, any kits that I've got upstairs, I'm going to start building. I've got the fire station, a couple more houses, some granaries, grain silos, and I'm just going to start building them and slowly filling this area in. I do have a siding here that's going to come out to a warehouse. I do have a siding here that's going to come over to something. Not quite sure yet. But again, with my plans on getting that new shed in the spring, don't want to go too crazy, so what I'm going to do to this layout has to be removable at this point. So far I can just hopefully get all this track up. Some of it is nailed down, but I'm going to do it. I'm going to add these cars and see what happens. The reason why I keep speeding it up is 65. You can tell it's lagging quite a bit. It's really got some labor to it. That's only a 2% grade that it's going on too. I don't think I'll ever go anything higher than 2%. It seems to be steep enough for this kind of a train. It's almost like a game. Just keep adding cars. That one gave me trouble already. Not going to use that one. That's getting to be a fairly long train. Anybody count the cars when it went by? Redbird Tony. Think I'll add more cows to that area, do you? Speaking of cows, I got a bag of horses. There's probably 20 horses in there. And I've got lots of cows yet. Whoop, whoop. So, what I've got on my layout, I've probably got just as many in a box, so. Just with my last name being Hunstein, and then you got the whole Steen, and place jokes here, is how that goes. Now I'll put that there and forget about it, so. The last time I only added 3 cars. And it's laboring. Give you guys a spin around this way. RDMT, g'day Randy, how are ya? See, if you were over here, Randy, you could be adding the cars for me and I could be doing the video. Makes it easy. CSX 68 Midwest and Western Railroad. I'm excited about getting the locomotive I've wanted for 8 months. Now with tax money. Yeah, that's right. It's tax time for you guys down in the United States, isn't it? I don't even get any of my tax information until maybe close to the end of February for me. You think working for a government organization may be a little more on top of government filing and paperwork and such, but nope. Alright, we're going to see if she makes it through here. This is where she broke right here at the cow last time. Keep an eye on the cow. Alright. Made it past the cow. This just means I better find a couple more cars to put on here. Huh. Now, I did find one thing out. The well cars I got from Joe G. My layout doesn't like those very much. I think it's because they're too long. So my next layout, this is a 22 and this is a 24.5 radius. I'm going to have to go a lot more than that. So I think so far my minimum radius I was thinking was 26. My highest is 34. That's not too bad, I don't think. Indian Head Valley Railroad, I visit your channel. I visit his channel too. Okay, Wilmer, have a good time at Bucks. Hey, Robert, how are you doing, buddy? I might have to add a DPU. I might, but that's kind of getting away from the name of the game. I want to see how many train cars these two things can handle. So, every time I bring one out, check the couplers, make sure they move free, make sure the trucks are okay. Get my blind man chute. Sure my switch is turned the right way again. Now the next time around I might just stop these guys because as you can see they got little spots there for smoke to come out. So maybe we'll add some smoke fluid and turn them on. Wow, this thing's long to wait for. Oopsie. Those two don't want to go together at all, really. That's not going to be good. Those two might stay together. I'm noticing the one coupler on the Sparky hopper is starting to look like it's getting a little stretched. Let's try something else out too, just because we're here. See, 2% grade, plus I'm doing 2 corners. One's 90 degrees, well, yeah, 180 degrees. And down here you got 90 degrees. So it's probably a little hard on the locomotives, plus the couplers. We'll get her up to speed again in a second. Yeah, didn't like that either. It's that corner over there. I think we hit our max. I'm probably going to take a couple more off. And then we'll follow the train around the layout once, and that's pretty much going to be it for me. Going downhill will be easy. So I am just going to help this along. So I'd like to get at least a lap out of there. I can see a car off. Alright, so that might help things. We'll get her up to speed. Hey, Toy Man, how are you doing? .65 seemed to be the speed that it liked. So we'll see if we can get a good lap out of it anyway. I can't see a thing for what you guys are looking at now because my laptop likes to lag. So hopefully the camera's in the right direction anyway. That's back at 65 speed steps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 cars on there. And keep our eye on the cow again. Seems to be the trouble spot for down here. See, the smoke really comes out of that conrail unit nice though. Okay, Sean, we'll see you later. Paul, how are you? Hi, Sparky. Enjoying seeing your layout. Yeah, it has been a while since you've been down here, though. And Redbird Tony, he's too busy trying to show off Toyman. Toyman's not here, so I can't show him off. But he would make a good pet, if that's what you're trying to get at. Everybody needs themselves a Toyman for a pet. And Dave only wishes he could be as cool as the Toyman. Well, gotta get all I need to be as cool as you is black glasses and a bandana that is so tight to your head it makes you look like... never mind, we'll leave that alone. Most people call you a peckerhead though. I'm not going to add any cars this time. We'll see if we can make it around. Read chat, Sparky Toyman is here. I know, I've said hi to Toyman. All I meant by saying Toyman isn't here is Toyman is not here. Might be in there, but he's not here. He's always scared to come over here because he thinks there's always work to be done or something, like building my deck or building a set of steps, or in this case, building a longer train. Okay, so here we come up to that nasty corner again. Right behind the tree. Yep. So that pretty much does it for this one. Well, we gotta take a few cars off, is it? her up to 19, took her down a bit, make it a little bit easier. There we go. So just behind the trees over there is just a little bit of a dip in the track. He said hi and give it a rest. Okay, I'll give it a rest. Redbird Tony, you gotta go wash a car in this weather? Actually, it's getting kind of warm out now, so I'm not gonna complain about that. Snow was actually starting to melt where I've got it shoveled. So that's always cool. And yes, they're both Broadway limited with the Smoke Paragon 3. One's the NS Heritage unit for Conrail, and the other one's just Union Pacific. And like I said before, the only reason why I like Union Pacific is because they have anything and everything. Doesn't matter what locomotive you want, Union Pacific had it at one point, all the way from steam locomotives right up to present day. If Union Pacific didn't have it, companies didn't make it, so. So, like I said, I came down here. I can show you guys once more for the newer people that are here. I got my NCE system, the 5 amp system hooked up. And there's one faceplate right there. So I took out my old 2 amp system, Pro Cab, and now I've got the Power Cab. So I do like it a lot better. Like I said, I can disconnect the controller now, plug it into different spots. So that was one benefit I thought about using Digitrack system, is the controller itself. You could always disconnect it, run it over to another power outlet or control panel type thing. See if movie's over this way a bit, but like I said, that's what I liked about the Digitrack system, is you weren't tethered to the layout. You could unplug this and run over to the next spot, plug it in, and run your trains some more. Trains kept running. So now that I've got the 5 amp system, it does the same as the Digitrack system did, except it doesn't pull cars around, it keeps giving up right there. So to stop the train, now I have to plug this back in and probably call it a day for this. So before I end the stream, guys, any questions that anybody has, any thoughts that they want to share with actually looking at my layout, and I'll do one little tour again of my whole layout and just kind of pan around with my camera once I take it out of the holder. And like I said before, just because I'm going to build a shed in the backyard for just trains, I'm not going to stop building this layout. I'm going to keep plugging away at it. Buildings, and more buildings, I think, because the next layout's going to need buildings, so I might as well make them now, alright? Take it easy, Vinny. I'll talk to you later on, bud. Sparky, please tell you have circuit breakers on your layout. Joshua, for me right now, I do not have circuit breakers. With your 5 amp system, I do suggest you have circuit breakers, but with me, I will never leave my layout area unattended, because I can't really get under my dropout or my lift out section. So if I have to take out my lift out section, I have to shut off my trains anyway, or they're going to hit the floor. So lift out section comes out when I go upstairs, or I have to leave for something. So the trains have to be shut off anyway. Moral of the story is, I will be here if the trains are running. So, see, I can be just as cool as Toy Man. See, watch this. See, just as cool as Toy Man. I can change the camera angle. What's wrong with my camera angle? You want to see the top of my head instead? There, how's that? What else did you want to change into? And yeah, I do have to fix a little dip of the curve over there. And it might be actually hitting a rock too. Not quite sure. Is the grind still open? Not sure what that means. Sparky, what is the biggest noticeable difference from 2 amp system now that you have with the 5 amp system? Like I said, the biggest difference is right here. With the 2 amp system, and I'll show a video next week of it, me actually changing it all. With the 2 amp system, when you unplug this, it stopped the power to the tracks. So this works now on a 4-wire system. So you can unplug this, and that's it. Good to go. That is a really, really nice feature of the 5 amp system right there. Unplugging your controller and going someplace with it. And like you said, plug it back in. You got the power. Sparky is vaping. I've been in my basement now for 4.5 hours and I have not had a cigarette. But this thing does come in handy, so. Doesn't mean I'm going to quit smoking. It just means that I'm cutting back on my smoking. How many train cars do you own, Sparky? Well, I'd have to say over 100, at least. I've got another, I don't know, 50 upstairs in the closet. And basically what's left of down here is I got this box. And it's full. A lot of these are scale trains cars though. And then I do have my cabinet down here. And it's got a few in it too. Tried to run my auto racks. Again, they're too long, so they don't run too well. Lots of cabooses. Here's my Kaadee caboose. So I think that one's pretty cool. The Kaadee. So I can't wait to get a couple more Kaadee cars. Get all the wheels changed up. These ones have plastic. I might as well take that upstairs right now and get those changed. Oh, gonna make a noise. Good boy. What did I do? Yes, I just added this 5 amp smart booster today. So it's kind of Sunday of doing nothing basically. So spent the day down here doing that, and then started running trains. And then I seen that my cell phone was just sitting there doing nothing. I thought, well, I might as well just go live, show everybody this 5 amp booster, and show everybody my trains running. And my layout, because a lot of people are saying, hey, I haven't seen your layout for so long, so. But I'm going to unplug you guys for right now. See if I can get you off the stand without dropping you. Turn these around. There, now I can see what you guys are looking at. Holy cow, is my phone hot? Probably because I had it plugged in too. But it's moving the phone around. Should have just left it alone. Of course, be the people. Show it myself. kind of way over that way. There's the farm and the water. Coal plants up there. You guys have seen that spot already. Got my turntable way back there. Can't really see it. Already cut in. It's something I was hoping someday to get up and operational. The other day I just found the control panel for it, so that's cool. That's really neat, really nice detail on this. That's a Walters kit there. And then of course my whole yard area. So you got St. Thomas Station. It's St. Thomas, Ontario. That kit there is over 5 feet long. And I do have a curved turnout leading into that area, so this is all going to be yard. So of course the one's going to branch off here, come down, head straight over to the turntable, plus I'm also going to have a transfer table down that way too. So see if I can get his back. How's that? A little better? So I should probably call that a stream, guys. Been down here running trains for a bit, playing. And I don't want to push my luck with my stream. With the internet connection, like I said, being in the basement and everything, so probably going to call this a good one. So if you guys want to let me know right now how many followers you guys have watching your channels, and when we get all done that, we'll call it a night, or at least a day, and I'll go upstairs and start watching some YouTube videos. So hopefully you guys got something posted. Alright guys. And Robert's saying, okay, Toyman, that's what you get for using that cheap Apple product. Yeah, I know, nothing's ever good enough for the Toyman. John Daly's got 330 people, which is cool. You're moving up pretty good, bud. And RDMT 155, we got 2448 Toyman at 1617, Hunt's Health Model Railway at 295. ASAP Fishing 1, he's got you, Roy. Randy. EJ&E Jeff has 204. And BNSF 2015 is okay with this. Train Guy 56 has 78. Container Man 68 has 835 videos. That's quite a few videos out, bud. Dave's Train says 24. ASAP Fishing has 6,262. Now that's kind of a cool number. And you've seen it here. Oh, now it's changed. 6,269. That's good. Went up that many, just like that. Right on. Why is that Heimer? TV, 23 subs. Awesome. Robert Presser, 3,424. I don't know why I don't believe you. I think we're pretty much going to call it, guys. Thanks for checking out my layout and watching me add some cars until it didn't work anymore. I had some fun for a bit. And I hope you guys had a good time just hanging out. For now, watch this train go by, and then we'll call it the end of the stream. So take it easy. Have a good week this week, guys, and I'll see you on Wednesday like I said, this Wednesday is my Patreon draw contest. So if you're a Patreon of mine, you're about to be in a contest. And I believe it's going to be a $50 gift certificate from Otter Valley Railroad, plus one other gift I can throw in there. So $50 on the line for this Wednesday. Take it easy, guys. See you on Wednesday. And have fun watching the train. Bye for now. Yeah, I just gotta find that off button.